Hello everyone, welcome back again to Hack with Victor. So in today's video, we are going to see that how we can bypass Windows 11 Defender, also how we can create a persistent. So when the victim will going to restart his system, we are going to get the callback again on our C2. So how it will going to work, everything we are going to see in detail. So without wasting time, we'll just start this video. So for the practical demonstration, I'll come to my Kali machine, and as of now this tool is still under the development. Okay, I'm not going to upload this on my GitHub, but once it will be done, I'm going to upload this one on my GitHub. Okay, so for now I'm going to just create a exe. Now many of you are thinking that if it is a Python, okay, if it is a Python script, then how it can compile or how it can work with a C sharp. So understand guys, the Python script will going to write a C sharp program, okay, and that program will going to feed into the mono compiler, which is your MCS, and that will produce Windows exe. And in that situation we don't need the .NET in our Windows machine to compile for the exe. Okay, so I'll just simply run this script and it will going to give me an exe. Okay, so right now you can see we have a moneymaking.exe. As I told you that it's just under development. So what I'm gonna do now next is that I'm going to take this file to my Windows machine. Okay, here we go. Here you can see we have this moneymaking.exe, and this is just a normal notification, so we'll just skip this one, and there is no detection as you can see. Now if I'll just go and if I'll run this moneymaking.exe, and before that I need to just start my Python server. Okay, and now the reason why I'm starting the Python server, because it will going to download this shellcode which I created with the help of adaptive C2, and then only once it will be downloaded into the victim machine, it will going to give a callback to our this C2. Okay, so I'll just run this and done. I will simply close this, and here you can see we have a callback. Okay, and if I just come over here, you can see 200 response, the file has been successfully downloaded. And now if I just go, and if I want, I can just, as usual, we can check all the credits, we can change the directory, and all those things we can do. Okay, so here you can see we have a password, and now what I'm gonna do now, I will just restart my this Windows machine. Okay, I will simply restart, and now we will wait. I'm not going to do anything, I'm not going to touch anything, we'll just wait. So suppose example, if you're thinking that what will happen if the victim will going to restart his machine, yes, for that certain period of time our callback will gone, we don't have access of that machine. But once user will restart his system, okay, we will going to get again that callback. Why? Because when your exe runs, okay, once the victim will run your exe, it will going to write its own path to the registry, and where it will going to write in the registry, I'm going to show you once my Windows 11 machine will going to start. Okay, because so every time what will happen, every time the user will going to log, where the victim will going to log into the Windows machine, our exe will run again automatically, and callback will come to our C2. So that's why reboot doesn't matter. Okay, so here you can see, and now what I'm gonna do now, take an example, I'm a victim, I'm logging to my account. Okay, we'll come to my C2 again, we'll wait, we are not going to do anything. Okay, we'll just log into our Windows machine again. Now the only drawback of this is once we'll run, it will not going to disappear. Okay, the file will still on the desktop, it will not going to disappear. So that's why I said it's still under the development, I'm working on it. So what will happen, whenever any users will run that file, so it will automatically going to be get disappear. Okay, so for a normal person, he will think that okay, it's just a file which he run, and as per his perspective, there is no detection, there is nothing which came by the defender, so he will just ignore that file. But whenever he will run, every time you will going to get a callback. But make sure you need to, oh yeah, always you need to 24/7 you need to run your this Python server. Okay, so let's come back again, we'll wait. Okay, because it will going to start everything one by one, and in that one also registry will going to push our exe. Okay, so we can just wait only, we cannot do anything else. And till then, let me show you something else. You have to just focus that I'm not running that exe again. Okay, as you can see, everything is turned on. The only exclusion which I've created, that's for the inet one, okay, and that's in my user directory, but that doesn't matter because we run that file inside the desktop, which means there is no exclusion over there. So Defender should catch that file, but it didn't. Okay, so let's come back again, and here you can see, boom, we got the callback again. Okay, and we have another shellcode. Okay, so if I'll ask again, and if I want to take the screenshot, okay, so I can take the screenshot of my that machine. Let me come back again here. Okay, and let's go. Sorry, I need to enter. So here you can see we have a screenshot, everything we can do. Now let me tell you why it's working still. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to just open the run. Okay, and when you will go to the registry editor, let me show you where is that file. Okay, so here you can see right now this one moneymaking.exe. okay, it's still in our registry, so that's why I said that it will going to write its own part to the current registry, where inside the hey current user software Microsoft Windows current version and inside the run. Okay, as you can see, this is the path. Okay, so what will happen if I'll just remove, or if I'll do anything like this. Okay, if I'll go to the task manager and if I'll search for the money making, okay, so here is our file which is running in the background. I'll just simply click on the end task, and now if I'll just click again and if I'll just go again, so you can see now we don't have, okay, we don't have any more access, which means that attacker will not be able to access his system anymore. And that's why I said I'm working on it, that whenever any person will run this exe, it will automatically going to get disappear from everywhere in his desktop. He will not be able to find that script, okay, until unless he will not going to run everything, or he don't have an idea about the exactly tool name. So hope you enjoyed this video, hope you learned something new. This is not a exact persistent, and let me tell you, or let me show you the reason behind this. Okay, how exactly it's work. So if I just go, so you can see these are the codes which are basically you can say the reason for the persistence. Okay, so that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, share like this video among those people who wants to learn all this thing. So we'll meet with another video. That's it.